Hi, so we're back, and if you've noticed any differences already, it's that I'm doing this live as we speak. So I'm finding two little things to talk about as I do it post-op. I suppose, not post-op, that's what, it's post-operation. Post-action, after-action. So yeah, it's a chilly October day. It's decidedly autumnal. I think I might just shut the window just to prove it's live. I say it's a chilly day. I was actually talking to somebody from Alaska the other day, and he found the idea that this was chilly laughable. Well, I think it's far too polite to actually just laugh. But yeah. So I realised a lot of this game is just that's not very good odds. I stay there and take it like a man. Most of this game is just going to be me building, well, terraforming.
Production complete.
Ah, another colony pod. No minerals. I don't care. Another colony pod. Make your way up there and we'll
Terraform
settle
complete.
it later. Yes.
Indigenous life forms.
Out of the way. I don't usually guard my colony pods. Probably why I lose so many of them. Useful at this.
Population reached.
Yes. Take that.
Terraform complete.
It's hard work there.
Indigenous life forms.
Oh come on! You just walked into that space. It's like you walked over it first, come over with a colony pod. Lo and behold, there's a mine worm there. And not only are my troops clumsy for falling into dimensional gates, they're also pretty careless. Uh-oh. I'm going to go ahead and...
Terraform complete.
he can't save the day, he's knackered. But what can he do? No, I'm going to go ahead and build some more formers. They're not going to survive. There's a real challenge to...
Combat report.
Put up a good fight. You can't argue with that.
Terraform complete.
Oh, gold. Because I hope they don't, just stop to recover. And just leave me alone. I've got a bottleneck and it's just not going well. Expanding forest, not all bad news.
Production complete.
And it healed. That's just not fair. The scout rover. And you stop right now. Thank you very much. So it's time for Operation Hind of the Duvet. Because what's it? So discretion is the better part of valor.
Terraform complete.
There's so many colony pods. Oh, don't walk into the mine. People just got a death wish.
Terraform complete.
It's ideal forest territory.
The genetic
Yeah.
code does not and cannot specify the nature and position of every capillary in the body or every neuron in the brain. What it can do is describe the underlying fractal pattern which creates them. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, Nonlinear Genetics.
Thank you, Prokhor Zakharov. Presumably he's still writing in captivity. As they build a research hospital, which increases happiness at base by 25% and labs by 50%. Oh, didn't know it reduced the number of drones. And nutrient restrictions lifted. So that's good news for my kelp farms. Not bad tech, all told. Let's hope this works, otherwise I've wasted yet another unit. Oh, it doesn't like combat, does it? Alright, Operation Horace Greeley. And you can heal while they're crossing over. Because somebody's got to guard them.
Terraform complete.
Sure, there's other parts of this continent that need colonising, but I'm not worried about that yet. That's what these cities are here for. I'm actually gesticulating with my hands, like you can see me. But the good news is you can't. It's good news for all around, really. More expanding forests.
Population reached.
So, no minerals. And you're stagnant. In fact, it's a pretty rotten place. That'd starve if I went out into free market economics, because that reduces the number of minerals and nutrients you get from the fungus.
Production
So
complete.
turn it into 0, so we'd be losing 1 or 2 per turn. Colony pod, I think. You heal, you hold, and you build a road.
Terraform complete.
More terraforming. I would alternate them, but they just do such a bad job. So I don't know. It's easy to skip YouTube videos. I'll give you a clue when something interesting happens.
Production complete.
Probably next video. Not the colony pod. So there's not much you can do when your bases are limited to size 4. They've not got the capacity to... You don't want to build any base facilities because they cost money per turn. And it's not worth it for size 4 bases because they don't produce anything enough for a multiplier to take effect. You'd be lucky if it produces 3, and you've got 3 sides to build network nodes, you just about scrape it up to a 4. So what you do with each individual square depends on the nature of the square you can get. This one here is rolling and moist, which means it gets 1 mineral and 1 nutrient ordinarily. So if I build a farm, that takes up to 2 nutrients, 1 mineral, and a solar panel adds 1 energy. If it was anything else, if it was lush, you would just sound like a Welshman.
Terraform complete.
Lush. Apparently it's Welsh slang, I don't know. According to Gavin and Stacey. I've never heard it said by a Welshman. Then again, I don't know many Welsh people. If it's lush, you just leave out the farm because it automatically produces 2 food. And if it was anything less than, if it was not rolling but flat, you build a forest on there because that increases production to 2. And if it's rocky, you can't do anything but build a mine on it, so you may as well. Right, now they've got a form of escort.
Terraform complete.
You go over there and see what needs doing. Very
Maximum population
haphazard.
reached. Terraform complete.
Oh, I haven't discovered over there. I'll tell you what I'll do, while I've got the chance to be doing this live, I'll give you a sort of a tour of what we know. We've got the ruins over there. That'd be a great place for a city once you get through all the fungus, because you've got each one of those would be 2, 2 and 2 of energy, minerals and nutrients respectively. Plus once you clear the fungus, you've got a bonus there and a bonus there. And then say you've got this side here, it's all very grassy, so you don't need to bother with farms, and it'll be very nutrient rich. This might lead on to another continent. It might lead on to Sister Miriam, who I don't want to meet yet because she's going to be nasty to me and vicious. As fundamentalists can be. Am I going to get into trouble for that? So this is the main bit. This is where the Gaians were. There's Lily of the Valley and the Gaia's Landing, which is actually a nice city. I'm glad I captured that. There's Morgan Studios, Morgan Industries. That's where I started. Lake Adam Smith. Nobody suggested a better name, so I'm sticking with it. It's an encouragement for you to suggest a name. I know people have been watching this. Feel free to like it or subscribe or something. Then again, I don't want to be the whiny type that says subscribe please. So I don't know, big passing viewer, what do I care? And then this is a bit I'm colonising westwards into Mount Planet. Or was I going to name that something like Mount Rockefeller, Vanderbilt Hill or something like that. I'm reading a book on Cornelius Vanderbilt in a minute. It's very interesting. But what a prick. That looks fairly lush. I wouldn't mind settling there. And again, who knows where this connects to? Apparently there's an island there. Yeah, this is the thing about, you can actually see the fog of war. You can look at the graph to see where the land is and how high it is. You can see there's a bit of a ridge there. There's the believers there. I can know where they are, but I can't be bothered to meet them. So you only go to visit, you sort of live next to each other for years, and you only go and visit when somebody comes to visit. I don't know. What am I doing? That looks a good place. That's an energy resource, so that'll make me healthy, wealthy, wise, and technologically advanced. And where did that come from?
Production complete.
You get through so many formers because they just die like flies. All you got to do is touch one and it just explodes. You get out of the way and you're in trouble. Because as you can see there, he's got one star there. He's actually a... oh, I don't know. I'll find out when he attacks. But he hasn't got any stars at all. He's green. He's just out of the barracks. Which is odd because he's been there for centuries. I would have thought he would have picked up a few things by now. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Or why I'm clearing the fungus there. That's not useful. Flat and arid. So although it's sort of a mineral bonus and a mine would do quite well there, I'm going to build a forest because I quite like having one nutrient and one energy. Keeps it balanced. If I go to free market, that equals 2 energy. And if I get certain other upgrades, it'll go into 3 and then 4. I build a tree farm, it goes up to 3 energy. Build a hybrid forest, it goes into 4 energy. Virtual world. I'm not building that, so what do I care? Actually, I don't know, it is pretty useful. Yeah, I ever have to bother with
Project initiated.
just do it to be an arse, I think. Look how much money I've got, 1,357. That's what peace and prosperity does for you.
Terraform complete.
What's that pod?
Pod recovered.
More money. So I've just got that virtual world for free. I don't know why I did that. I like the Spartans and they're doing alright. They're treating me alright in this game. I mean, it can be a bit...
Project
I don't think they've got the technology to research planetary energy grid. So yeah, if I build a network node, I don't have to bother with hologram theatres. So network nodes make people happy, like it says there. In fact, you can read, so I'm just going to let you read that. And go back into planetary energy
project
grid.
initiated.
Probably better cities to build that in.